When I decided to bring an otter into my home, almost everyone thought I was making a terrible mistake. They kept reminding me that otters are wild animals and that they can tear a house apart if they want to. Then Mochi, an orange cat, walked into Sakura's world. And what happened next left me completely speechless. Sakura is a small-clawed otter, and she was the first one to join my little family. Taking care of an otter isn't simple. They need a special diet, constant attention, and a whole lot of patience. If they get bored or curious, they can make a mess faster than you can clean it up. There were definitely days when my house looked like a tornado had come through. Even so, every bit of extra work was worth it. In the wild, small-clawed otters spend their time catching fish and other tiny animals. Sakura's life turned out very differently. At home, she slept in a cozy bed, carried her favorite stuffed toy around, went for walks on a leash, and always liked holding that little toy while she drifted off to sleep. A few years later, I decided to welcome another animal into my home. His name was Mochi, a gentle orange cat with a calm personality. I'll admit, I was nervous. I didn't know how Sakura would react. I wondered if she'd feel threatened or think she was being replaced. Because of that, I introduced them very slowly. They stayed in separate rooms at first, giving each of them time to get used to the other's scent. After that, I let them spend short periods together while I watched closely. As the days went by, the nervousness slowly disappeared. Instead of being cautious, they became curious about each other. Before long, they were playing together, quietly watching one another, and relaxing in the same room. Then one day, I walked in and stopped right at the doorway. Sakura had wrapped herself around Mochi, holding him close. Mochi was lying there, completely relaxed, softly purring as if that was exactly where he belonged. That was the moment I realized something truly special had happened. From that day forward, they were almost always together. Their personalities balanced each other so naturally. Sakura was full of energy. She loved running around, jumping everywhere, and splashing in the water whenever she had the chance. Mochi was the opposite. He stayed calm, steady, and peaceful, almost like he brought a sense of balance wherever he went. Whenever Sakura became a little too excited, Mochi somehow seemed to calm her down just by sitting beside her. Of course, even the best friends need a little personal space now and then. Whenever Mochi wanted a break, he'd simply jump up onto a high spot where Sakura couldn't reach him and enjoy some quiet time. Sakura had her own favorite moments too. She loved swimming and happily eating her fish, something that never interested Mochi at all. But no matter what they were doing during the day, they always found each other again before long. Watching them together filled my home with a simple kind of comfort. They were two completely different animals, yet they shared trust, warmth, and quiet affection without expecting anything from each other. Sometimes I found myself wishing people could learn from them. They reminded me that friendship doesn't always make sense on paper. It doesn't follow rules or expectations. Sometimes it simply grows when you give it patience, kindness, and enough time to happen naturally. Sakura and Mochi never needed words to understand each other. They only needed the chance to build trust in their own way. Everyone who met them couldn't help but smile. Some people even became emotional because their friendship felt so genuine. It was a beautiful reminder that love and companionship can appear where we least expect them. To me, that's the greatest lesson Sakura and Mochi have ever shared. They showed me that our differences don't have to keep us apart. Sometimes they're exactly what make a friendship so special. If you're thinking about adopting any animal, I hope you'll take the time to learn what that animal truly needs before bringing it home. Every pet deserves patience, commitment, and a family that's ready to care for them for life. When we give animals the understanding they deserve, They often give us far more love than we ever imagined. If Sakura and Mochi's story touched your heart, I'd really appreciate it if you would like this video, share it with someone who loves animals, and subscribe for more heartwarming rescue and friendship stories. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us today. I'll see you again in the next video.